Good afternoon, all. I request our Honorable Director, Sir, our Program Director, Gunjan Mamanikun, Sir, to sit on the dais. Good afternoon, all. I welcome all dignitaries sitting on the dais, our beloved professors, and Mahatma Gandhi National Fellows from Maharashtra and Sikkim cohort. We all are thrilled to complete our 2 years journey of the learning, unlearning, and relearning. As the end of the one journey embarks the beginning of the new endeavor, with our evolved version of ourselves. So our fellows has evolved as a public policy and management experts. So over the last 2 years, our every fellow has taken efforts to bring positive change in the society and become the part of the change. So we all are gathered here to embrace your fellowship journey with this convocation ceremony. So I request all dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp.
तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रामृता या वीणावर दण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा.
Thank you all. Now I request our program director Gunjan Tomar ma'am to give a program overview of this MGNF fellowship program.
Thank you, Kunal. So, Director Dr. Maitri, my colleague Professor Nikunj, all of the faculty members who have come to grace this occasion, and my dear fellows. So, this is a moment of a mixed feeling where there is this sense of depart and pride mixed together. And this gives me immense pride to become part of this final step of your MGNF journey. So I'll just take a few minutes to provide you a quick summary of what was the MGNF fellowship about, and will like to summarize what are the key impact that our fellows have created in both state of Maharashtra and Sikkim through their ground level initiatives. So MGNF was visualized by Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship as a 2-year blended program, which actually allowed us to become part of it as academic partners. This 2-year program was spread across 6 district immersion and 4 academic modules. So that's why the program had a very perfect mix of academia and ground level experiences. Through our academic modules, we were able to impart some very important information, knowledge building for our fellows in the area of management, public policy, research methodology, inclusion, topics like biodiversity, topics like communication, which we thought and we believe that have helped our fellow to groom and grow in their district immersion programs. Now, in their district immersion, our fellows have been part of so many initiatives and so many programs. So they have undertaken this 2-year journey in a very, very impactful way. I would like to commend all of the fellows for their wonderful work. I would like to summarize. I'd like to give you a quick summary of the areas where our fellows have contributed significantly. Uh, these areas are capacity building at these respective districts, building market linkages for their specific products and services, again at district level. They have been instrumental in strengthening institutions, various institutions at their respective districts. They've also involved into a very effective advocacy and awareness about skill development as well as livelihood programs. And something that I'm very, very proud to share is our fellows initiatives in inclusion and diversity in skill development. There have been some wonderful programs where they try to include every nook and corner, every every kind of citizen of India to be part of the skill development program. Some of them worth mention was the program which was run for jail inmates, program which were run for SHG women's, transgender, and also sex workers. So some of the projects were really commendable in terms of creating so many creative undertaking which created lots of good impact on the skill development and livelihood landscape in both Maharashtra and Sikkim. Now, in terms of capacity building, our fellows have been instrumental in running these training programs through multiple training partners. So not only they strengthened national institutions and district and state level training institution, they also partnered with lots of private partners like Tata Strive. They also created kind of a liaison between center as well as state level schemes to create infrastructure which can facilitate growth at district level. Now, yeah, apart from the usual training program, one of the unique achievement of our fellows is to create something which is can be called as unconventional training program, but programs which were much in need. For example, program in the sector of wash, micro millet, mushroom cultivation, and even new technologies like AI and blockchain program, which were incorporated as an attempt of our MGNF fellows. In terms of licensing with other departments, I think our fellows have done a wonderful job because they have run to and fro from department to department trying to build a very sustainable, very stable ecosystem for skill development and livelihood at the districts. I understand that it was a very challenging personal journey for all of our fellows, and I'll just like to acknowledge them for their perseverance and strength. So I know that they were barriers in terms of support from district administration, especially when multiple projects were lying across multiple departments. I will also like to appreciate our fellows for creating a sustainable way forward for all of the district. I think this is something which is worth mentionable, that they are leaving the districts, but with all of their efforts and long-term vision, they are leaving their legacy at their districts with a way forward. They have done wonderfully in submitting their dissertation, which contain all of this documentation of their 2-year journey. So with that, I'd like to close the program overview with a round of applause for all of you. So you are going to carry a piece of I am Nagpur with you. And when you grow, we also grow with you. So all the best for your future journey.
Thank you, ma'am. For this 2 years journey, what can be the great impact if we can see? So there is a small glimpse of this particular impact where fellows has come up with a consultancy firm launch. So we'll have that consultancy launch event right now. So I'll request fellows to come here. तिकडे last. All the best to the fellows and their firm.
So hi everyone, good afternoon. Today is a very emotional day for all of us as we are ending our 2 years journey with IIM Nagpur working with Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship posted in the district under the academic guidance of IIM Nagpur. This program today will service. One thing is that through till here we have faced so many hurdles in the administration, in planning solutions, in finding the gaps. But today we are here. We had a good opportunity to interact with the different diverse stakeholders from different sectors. We got an opportunity to work directly with the district director, with the grassroots level people. So all of this, enduring all of this, has definitely groomed us for the best. So wherever we will go on any path that we choose to embark upon, we will definitely do or deliver our best with the societal, the kind of societal perspective that we have acquired through it. One of the main things that interested us was working with the multiple facets of society throughout this fellowship. Now, one thing is that throughout our journey, IIM Nagpur has been very instrumental, be it like opening up their infrastructure for whatever usage as we intended, particularly catered towards establishing a sustainable developmental ecosystem in the district. Like we also included some of the faculty subject matter experts for the project planning for specific projects, as well as in the capacity building workshops for various entrepreneurs, SHGs, FPOs, as program director ma'am already mentioned. So, yeah, moving forward, rewinding back to the previous academic models, wherein we used to come with 4 months of experience in the fields. All of us, as we are from different backgrounds, each of us face distinct problems. But as we used to brainstorm after our lectures, we used to brainstorm a lot on how can we fight that? Because after 2 weeks, we are going back to the district and we need to find solutions there. So there we saw that problems are mostly similar and solutions can be designed, which can be then tailor-made in the districts and can be implemented. So with this, a few of us were able to conceptualize, and as the famous quote in Bhagavad Gita goes, Antah asti prarambha. So every end is the start of the new beginning. And we are today here very grateful to IIM Nagpur for providing us with the platform to launch our own consultancy services, Kautilya Consultancy Services, with 5 partners and 2 associate MGNFs. But all of you have, in a way, contributed a lot to the formation of this consultancy services. Basically, there is a major gap that was identified. So that is at the ground level, government is not able to find advocates like how to pitch in or how to find the gaps, exactly what is missing and what needs to be provided, what interventions need to be designed. That was the gap from the government side. While from the private side, who wanted to work in the social impact sector, so they were not able to tap into that. So we have decided to our vision is basically public-private partnership, advocating there, and creating a positive social impact in the society. So with this, I end here, and thank you so much for the opportunity to launch our services. Thank you.
All the best to your consultancy services. Yes. So moving on, we will have a 2-minute video where we see how our Maharashtra and Sikkim fellow has contributed in the respective districts through a video clip. So now we'll proceed for the certificate distribution. I request Director Sir and our Program Director Ma'am to come here. Uh, so I'll announce the name accordingly. Fellows will come. Ajay Chandrapattan, Akshay Gavde, Avinash Karale, Dhananjay Mahajan, Avinash. Dilu Sharma, Duka Devi Chatri. I call upon next fellow, that is Dushant Bambode, Ganesh Chintakuntalwar, Jitendra Ranjane, Manish Kudale, Mansi Aher, Meera Manjrekar, Mohammad Rizwan Kapoor, Mokal Amol, Pankaj Patil, Pratik Barhate, Pratik Shah, Pratiksha Rai, रोहित नंदाने, ऋग्वेद ऐनापुरे, रुपेश रामगढ़े, संदेश जोशी, सायली काकडे, शिवानी गरड, शिवानी तावडे, शुभम वाल्दे, सिद्धेश पुंडेकर, षणमुख सोनावने, सुशांता, तेजस ठाकुर, वेदांत पाटिल, विशाल मुंडे, पल्लवी जोशी, सायली सुभाने. Thank you all. After this, we will be giving a certificate of merit, that is top 3 performers in academic module. So I will call upon Siddhesh Pundekar, who holds the first place in academic module performance. Our second best performer in academic module is Dhananjay Mahajan. And our third best performers in academic module is Vedant Patil. Now we'll like to announce our all-round performer of this fellowship, and that's Sandesh Joshi. We have our best dissertations as well. So we have Shivani Tavde for best dissertation. We also have Pankaj Patil and one more time Sandesh Joshi as well. Thank you, dignitaries, and thank you, fellows. Now I'll request our Director, Sir, Dr. Bhimrai Metri, sir, to give us a convocation address.
Very good evening. My colleagues and Mahatma Gandhi Fellowship Program Directors, Professor Gunjan Tomar, Professor Nikunj Jain, and my faculty colleagues, Dean Executive Education, and all the distinguished participants of Mahatma Gandhi Fellowship Program. First of all, on behalf of I Am Nagpur Fraternity, I congratulate each one of you for successfully completing Mahatma Gandhi Fellowship Program in 2 years, 21 to 23 years successfully completed. Hearty congratulations. Now, completion of one, automatically the beginning of other will come into picture in your life. Anything you complete, then the next door opens. And now today, at one side you are completing your fellow program from this prestigious institute, I Am Nagpur, and other side you are entering into the corporate world as a fellow of Mahatma Gandhi Fellow of this prestigious institute. Now from one end you are completing, other end you are entering into the new era of, whether it is a corporate or government or your own initiative, Kautilya. So I'm sure you are going to make a mark in the respective area wherever you are chosen, because you are made by yourself by making your choices. What choices you make, you will become. What you think, you become. And nobody is going to make you. You are going to shape yourself. You are going to create yourself. And you are going to be in new avatar from today onwards in your respective field. And it is all individual choice. We are all because of our choices. Whom to born is not in your hand, but what to become is always in our hand. So now the time has come what to become. You have gone through the campus as well as the module in respective districts, 2 great states, Sikkim and Maharashtra, and now you are making a mark in the entirely new area in this changing world. Now, when you go to the other side as a as a student, as a fellow of IIM Nagpur. Now from fellow, you are going to be an alumni of IIM Nagpur in the corporate world, in a government setup. So you have larger responsibility and larger accountability. I am sure each one of you, as a part of this prestigious institute, IIM Nagpur, and I must say that when we moved to the new campus, you entered this program, and today you are graduating as a fellow of this prestigious institute. Now, this particular program, you have learned theory as well as practice. And what is the interlinkage between theory and practice you have learned? Now, going forward, I was listening, some of you and even your program director, Professor Gunjan, was talking about you have faced many difficulties. I am sure those who don't face any difficulties in their life, they are not going to mark anywhere anything. You should always invite difficulties. If not, you should create a situation, you should face the difficulties. Difficulty is the one, adversity is the one, it brings the success in each one of your life. So that is where we should not be afraid of adversity. As and when you think, as and when you go, if you get everything, then there is no need of Mahatma Gandhi fellows. Anybody can do it. Unless until it is a difficulty, it is adversity, there are hurdles, and there are ambiguity in decision making, such places, people like you are needed, how to overcome such difficulties, how to find a ways so that your decision, your choices are going to make a difference, not only in the workplace, but also difference in your life. And that is why I said, make a difference. You are now MAD. You are going to make a difference. So make a difference. Those who don't make a difference, their value in this world is going to diminish. They are not going to stand up in the crowd. Those who make a difference, they are going to be there, not only today, but not only tomorrow, forever. So therefore, to make a difference, you have to contribute in respect to workplace. When you contribute in respect to workplace, obviously you stand up in the crowd. Obviously people, because there is no competition in the contribution area. There is no competition in the contribution area. So the moment you stood up in the crowd for contribution, automatically people recognize. Automatically you will get more and more work. More and more work somebody is getting, it is a signal that you are the one everybody likes, and you are the one everybody knows that if the work is given XYZ, that work not only it will happen 100%, the spirit and letter it is expected accordingly it happens. And that is where some people are overloaded, some people are hunting the work. Now, those who are overloaded, they will get opportunity to learn many things during the same 24 hours. And you also get opportunity how to manage your time. Because so many things are coming to you. Your plate is all the time full. Then there are two ways. One is run away from that. मैं ये नहीं कर सकता. Second one is, I can also do even though some more work is come to me. That is another way of thinking. That is a positive way of thinking. So those who think positive, those who are not afraid of more work, they are the one, they have a special place in this 21st century, in this disruptive world. So if you want to be a special place and you want to in new avatar, you should always, should not afraid of the loaded, the workload. And you should be always happily, not only working, doing that, but also used to be the first one to do it right the first time. You know, doing it is one thing, but doing it right the first time. Doing it right the first time means you build the confidence and courage from your superiors with whom you are working. And then obviously people think that reliability, a quality, if you want, then you have to choose so and so fellow of IIM Nagpur. So that is how you make a mark. That is how you build a brand yourself. And already you have brand, I am Nagpur with you. I'm sure we don't have here, even some of my faculty don't have, the license of I am Nagpur, but you are the license holder of I am Nagpur as a fellow. So that great brand is with you. When the great brand is there and you deliver quality and also you do it right the first time, then you tell me who will not remember you. Everybody wants such person. Everybody will remember. Therefore, we should be appreciated by everybody for good reason. There are also reason one is highlighted, one will stand up in the crowd for bad reasons. We should not be in that bracket. For good reason, half glass full, positive thinking, and also thinking big. You should never think this I can't do. The moment you think this I can't do, you are limiting yourself not to grow. Then you are going to be one of the fixed-minded person. People, those who are growth-minded, they don't put any limit in their mind. For them, sky is the limit. Therefore, you should always think big. You should always don't put the full stop for thinking. And when you think big, you should also see that what is the timeline I can do it? What is the timeline? You cannot think big for that. In coming 3 generations, I will do this. That is not the think big. What is the given timeline I can do wonders? So that is where thinking big means you are thinking Himalayan goal and you will get a Himalayan energy. And the moment you get a Himalayan energy, nobody can stop you to climb the Everest. But the moment you think you climb the Everest, that is the day, that is the last day of your highest performance. That is a peak performance. And then there onwards, if you make any movement, you have to come down. So that is where Everest has to be always in the future. You should be all the time climbing, marching towards Everest, but Everest will be always moving. As you keep on moving, Everest also keep on moving. Then it means you will be growing and you are all the time trying to reach Everest, and Everest lies always in future. It means your growth journey continues. I think that kind of positive thinking as a Mahatma Gandhi fellows of this great institution you should be doing. Now, some of a small piece of advice for all of you. You are all young, energetic, and today India is the youngest populated nation. Very few years, India is going to take a leadership from China as a global leader. Already it has demonstrated through G20, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Now, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and also adding African continent as a 21st in G20+1, India has made a mark at global level. And in global level, all of you know that no country can neglect India. So it means we are already positioning as a leader slowly, and we may take over China and India may become leaders. Such a time, you are entering into the different kind of world. It means country has the youngest population, country's leadership is going to take a global leadership. Such a time, now each one of you as a young population, it is about 60% of India's young population. It is youngest one globally. So you are part of it. You have larger accountability and responsibility. Not only larger accountability responsibility because India is taking a global leadership, you also have larger accountability and responsibility because you are alumni of this great institution. As Professor Gunjan rightly said, if you grow, I am Nagpur grows. If I am Nagpur grows, each one of you are going to grow. If anything good thing happened to I am Nagpur, automatically you point out the finger, I am the alumnus of this great institution. If somebody, made a mark at global or India level, then we proudly say that Mahatma Gandhi fellow is our proud alumni. This is a kind of repo is expected from each one of you. Anything you get, it comes with larger responsibility and accountability. So therefore, keeping that accountability, responsibility, and also maintaining the dignity and integrity as a great citizen of this nation and great alumni of this country, you have to see that certain do's and don'ts you need to follow. Now, do's and don'ts are extremely important. If do's become don't and don't become do, then what will happen? You know it, and you will be known for wrong reason. And the moment you will be known for wrong reason, institution also a part of it. Therefore, do's and don'ts are extremely important. And for that, you have to take extra care. Probably many times for learning, we take care, but unlearning, you have to take extra care. For doing, you take care, but not doing, you have to take extra care. So therefore, extra care is extremely important. Now, in this program, there are 9 IIMs. They are part and parcel of Mahatma Gandhi National Fellowship. It is a World Bank funded Sankalp project. Sankalp itself, if Sankalp word is Hindi, and if you talk about Sankalp, this program name is Sankalp, and Mahatma Gandhi name is attached. And in such a circumstances, further accountability, responsibility, because it is Sankalp is all about your objective, your goal, and Mahatma Gandhi known for a great reason, not only in India but all over the world. So therefore, you people have to think big. You people have to create yourself in new avatar, and creating yourself in new avatar, it is all about what you think and what you act, and how you think, how you act. And it is all possible only when, if you keep on doing this every time. While walking, you are dreaming. While sleeping, you are dreaming. While waking up, you are dreaming. While drinking water, you are dreaming. Then nobody can stop you to become what you want to, or what avatar you want to become. So therefore, it is extremely important. Your focus, your objective, your sankalp has to be a laser focus. Once you keep a laser focus, nobody can make you to lose. Once you don't keep a laser focus, nobody can make you to get it. Even you can't make it to get it, because laser focus is extremely important. Therefore, this program, this institution has created inspiring ecosystem for all of you to get into this program, to go through the various modules. And 2 of my colleagues, Professor Gunjan and Professor Nikun Jain, they have guided you, they have mentored, and also they have shaped you in different point of time. And also they appreciated whatever the good work you have done, and you should be always worthy of appreciation all the time from here. So I think the consultancy firm which just we, Kautilya, what they said is it is the end. It is not the end, it is beginning. It is the beginning of new era for each one of you, and beginning always happens keeping end in mind. Any beginning happens keeping end in mind. So keeping end in mind, you are acting today. And as somebody has rightly said, yesterday of tomorrow is today. And if you act today, tomorrow you will be in the right place, right time, which is relevant to at that time. So therefore, it is extremely important, each one of you keep on reading. Keep on, even though program is over, you should keep on. Now, whatever the practice you made, whatever the sum of the learning you have taken from my faculty colleagues, now you should keep on reading. You should spend time for reading. Because if you look at all the great leaders in this world, and if you study their life journey, biography, it has been proven that all the great leaders were the great readers. So great readers, and that is where the great leaders. But all readers are not going to be great leaders, but all leaders are the great readers. Are you getting me? All leaders are the great readers. So you are reading, you want to become great leaders. All readers may not be a great leaders, but to become a great leaders, you have to read a lot. You have to read a books on different aspect. Particularly, you should read a books on not in your background where you are graduated. Already you are graduated. You should read a book. You should read anything, the area which you are not studied. You have to read such a book where your mind will become a philosophical mind. You have to read such a book where it will make you to think out of box. It will make you to think critically. It will make you to learn, active learning it will promotes. And that books help you to learning to learn. Such kind of books if you read, because background, whatever the graduation you have done or engineering, arts, commerce, science, any course you have done, you already done. Probably you should not limit your mindset that I am not from that background, I can't do this. I think that is those who can't do anything in their life, they can only say that. Background is not at all the prerequisite or requirement to pursue excellence in your respective field. Whether background or no background, if you decide, it will happen. If you don't decide, there are n number of reasons why it is not happening. So therefore, my dear fellows, I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And also I congratulate all your parents, brothers, sisters, family members, and their contribution is a lion's share for this today's ceremony of this convocation. You are getting this achievement and recognition. Their contribution is extremely immense. So on behalf of IIM Nagpur, I congratulate all your parents, relatives, friends, brothers and sisters. Wishing you all the best. Good luck. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable guidance. And sir, will assure you our fellows will take all the efforts to make IIM Nagpur proud. Yes. Now we'll move toward the closing of our ceremony. I'll call upon Program Director Sir Nikunj Jain sir for his vote of thanks.
On behalf of Mahatma Gandhi National Fellowship at IIM Nagpur, I extend a hearty vote of thanks to our director, Dr. Bhimrai Maitri. Sir has always mentored and guided us to run this 2 years fellowship. This is due to his unconditional effort that we are able to run this fellowship successfully. I'm also thankful to MSD Sankalp team, Maharashtra and Sikkim State Skill Development Mission, district administration, district collectors, assistant commissioners, CO Jila Parishads, and all other district mentors who have guided, nurtured, and provided their extreme support to all our MGNF fellows. I would also like to thank IIM Nagpur faculties, faculty mentors, the IT team, HR team, IIM Nagpur Library, Accounts Department, and the entire IIM Nagpur administration, led by Colonel Alur for providing the support to run this fellowship successfully. I also thank state research fellows, research associates, Kunal and Suman for providing the support and establishing the linkages between the ministry and the fellows and the IIMs. I also thank research associates Shivi and Ayush for bridging the gap between IIM Nagpur and the fellows, without whom this fellowship could not have run successfully. I'm also thankful to the 9 IIMs and IIM Bangalore in particular for coordinating the efforts for running this fellowship successfully across the 9 IIMs. I'm also thankful to all the fellows for making this fellowship successful. And with their efforts, the entire administration, not only the IIMs, but the ministry also agrees that the grassroots expertise that they brought is immense, and it is appreciable across all the departments. I'm also thankful to all the other stakeholders who played an integral part for running this fellowship. And I would want to reiterate the Honorable Minister Dharmendra Pradhanji's words today morning. Since all of you have now gained an expertise in the skilling and training mission, this convocation and the future ahead lies on your shoulders to make both the educated and the uneducated youth to become Atmanirbhar. And with this words, I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nikun sir. As this fellowship contains the name of Mahatma Gandhi, this gives a sense of responsibility to reach unreached and hear the unheard. We are sure that this responsibility will make the difference in the places you go and the organizations you engage with. So we wish all the best to all the fellows. Thank you. Thank you, professors, as well for attending this ceremony. Now we'll proceed for the photograph. And thank you all.
I think just 1 minute I would like to say all of you, you can stand up, no issue. You are all, executive education, there is a alumni column. So each one of you, I think Professor Gunjan and Nikunj will inform you. So your name and photograph, all the details you can upload there. So as a fellow, as a alumni of this institution, so executive education division, so you will be, your names will be appearing as alumni. You can do that. Okay.